for this album, I just really wanted to be right in the middle of what I understand, at least, to be rock and roll.
I think we need a gunslinger, somebody tough to tame this town. I think we need a gunslinger, there'll be justice all around.
My main thought was that I wanted it to be much more rock and roll than the last album I had made.
I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. I'm sick and tired of the dirty little war. I can't take it no more.
You know, hearing myself really scream at the top of my lungs and belt out something, it was a nice area to return to. You know, once it was all done, I almost asked myself, where have I been? You know, because suddenly this album actually is a lot more rockin' than anything I've done in my solo career since the old band Creedence broke up in the early 70s.
Hey, you can't go wrong if you play a little bit of that Creedence song. Yeah, you can't.
In the last 40 years, millions of people all over the world have used some form or other of the phrase Creedence song to describe a particular sound or feeling they were getting from music.
I dreamed I walked in heaven just the other night. There was so much beauty, so much light. Don't you wish it was true? Don't you wish it was true?
The song Don't You Wish It Was True was coming to me. I was just sort of placing myself in the similar feel, let's say, of Proud Mary and some other songs I've written that have kind of that loping rhythm, a certain approach to the harmony on the guitar. I don't want to get any more technical because actually I'm not much more technical than that. But there's a certain feeling, if you will, in the music and in your heart.
George is in the jungle, knocking on the door. Come to get your children, wants to have a walk. Come on, Lord, you better run. Get a long dark night before this thing is done.
I don't know what I was first singing about. I kind of had just as my kind of howlin' wolf voice, and as I've said before, singing noises, really more like a guitar sound. But at some point I said to myself, be a long dark night before this thing is done. Well, that gave me the chills. It didn't take me long to realize what I felt was the apocalypse, which is basically this very selfish administration that we have running America at the present time.
If I was a gambling man, never would have let you play your hand with a broken down cowboy like me.
All the emotions that are in that song, whether in the actual lyrics or even in the singer's voice, are emotions I have felt and have had to deal with, certainly, in life. I sang the line, broken down cowboy like me. I knew exactly what a broken down cowboy is. The song is very autobiographical, certainly.
That bum around, tumble down home.
Isn't it amazing? I mean, I've been at this writing songs for more than 40 years. Of all the millions of songs that have been written, you can still come up with something that is different, is fresh, and yet has that kind of immediate reaction you know, to people. You know, I'm in awe of that whole process. I'm delighted that so many people seem to sense the joy in the song.